In the stillness of the early morning, the ancient stones of the village whisper tales of centuries past, drawing us closer to the mysteries they conceal. This ancient stone house, nestled on the winding cobblestone street, whispers tales of centuries past. With the mortar applied, he carefully set the next brick in place, ensuring the seal was perfect. The fewer openings to the outside world, the safer they would be. Here, history lingers in the details. A clean pane of glass sits beside a void filled with plank. He had tracked every shilling, every debt, yet the master of this house remained elusive. In the year 1750, every structure was built by hand, a testament to resilience and craft. The ancient text held the key, hidden within the illuminated script for centuries. For centuries, the passage remained hidden, until the light finally pierced the veil of dust and shadow. For centuries, the hearth remained the heart of the home, a source of warmth and sustenance in the unforgiving cold.
The warmth of the hearth was a fleeting comfort against the biting cold of the northern winter.
The doorway marked more than just an entrance. It was a passage back through time, where the dust motes danced in the memory of the sun. In this place, time seemed to stand still, the light piercing the darkness just as it had for centuries. Here, time moves differently, measured only by the shifting sunbeams and the settling dust.
Every dusty corner holds a memory. Only the quiet wind remembers our names.
The hearth was the heart of the home, providing comfort against the encroaching cold.
The heavy shutter closed out the last light of the day, securing the cottage against the coming night.
The darkness had lingered for generations, but with a simple push, the light revealed a world far more beautiful than they had ever imagined. The storm raged outside, but here, by the fire, there was brief respite from the cold.
In the quiet solitude of the hearth, the night held its breath. Tomorrow felt a lifetime away in the flickering light.
The old ways still hold a quiet power here. This fire is all I really need.
This wood remembers the sun, just as my hands remember the plow. Time leaves its mark on everything. He pushed against the tempest, knowing that if the shutter failed, they all would perish. In these ancient halls, the hearth was the heart, though the smoke often lingered long after the meal was done.
In the heart of the smoke, time slowed down. Here, the embers tell their own stories.
In the quiet stillness of the keep, only a single shaft of light pierced the darkness, illuminating the dust of ages. From the warmth of the fire to the cool light of the moon, these stones have stood for centuries, silent witnesses to the passage of time. The road had been long, and the night was cold. He found little comfort in the fire's warmth. For centuries, the light pierced the darkness, a silent witness to the passing of time. Here, under the watchful eyes of the ancestors, all the peoples of the realm break bread together. In this sanctuary of stone and shadow, the ancient light flickers, guarding the dreams woven in velvet and silk. The morning mist holds a promise, a new beginning whispered on the wind as the first light touches the land.
Is it what we feared?
It is far worse.
Theirs was a life dictated by the seasons, where craftsmanship was not a luxury, but a way of life. In those days, the warmth of the fire was everything. It cooked their food and kept the chill of the stone walls at bay as the days grew shorter. Outside the window, the world moved on. But here, time seemed to stand still. With every strike of the mallet, the passage slowly began to reveal itself. For generations, they have built with stone and timber, their labor illuminated only by the hearth. He smoothed the last piece of cloth over the stone. The oil would repel the damp, a necessary defense against the encroaching night.
Every hide tells a story of survival. Here, nothing is ever wasted.
In the village, we still use the old ways. The coarse weave keeps the dust out, but lets the mountain air flow through. The oiled cloth, stretched thin across the frame, allows the light to pass through while keeping the elements out. In the quiet of the stone room, the sunlight stretched thin across the fabric, a warm memory of the world outside. In these lean times, the warmth of the hearth was everything. It kept the chill out and the hope alive. By the fire's gentle glow, the old traditions continue. Hands that have known this work for decades find comfort in the rhythm of the needles and the raw wool. In the silence of the archive, the golden light illuminates the words of the past, waiting to be deciphered.
This must fit tightly.
The parchment, though fragile, was all they had to keep the smoke inside, away from the prying eyes of the overseers. The light filters through the stretched skin, illuminating the path between the past and the present.
The old ways require patience and a steady hand. To bend the horn, one must first master the fire.
Once boiled, the horn becomes malleable. Applying steady, even pressure transforms it from a rugged curve into a smooth, thin sheet. For centuries, skilled hands have shaped this amber horn. The light reveals the inner beauty of the material, essential for the master craftsman's work.
We have a range of options, from the dark woven textiles to the light and even genuine stretched animal hide for a natural finish.
In this wilderness, survival demands constant vigilance.
Look closely at this seam on the wolf. It won't hold up through the winter. The bear is strong, though.
The iron blade against the cured skin, the heavy mortar grinding the spices. These are the sounds of survival, the rhythm of our tradition. This membrane, stretched thin and dried, holds the stories of those who came before us.
The Inuit utilized every part of the hunt. This specialized window covering, called an iglak,
Gathered by the fire's glow, they sought guidance from the ancient charts. The harsh winter demanded a new path, and the signs were faint. From the rich texture of the woven fabrics to the striking pattern of the animal hide, each option provides a unique ambiance.
Every texture tells a story of craftsmanship, from natural weaves to warm, glowing panes. Perfected details create
The garden offers a quiet sanctuary, a place where time slows down and the spirit finds peace among the moss and stone. Repairing a shoji screen is an exercise in patience. The rice paste is applied thinly before the In the quiet sanctuary of the washitsu, she finds perfect stillness. The light filters through the shoji, illuminating the path to inner peace.
Every artifact tells a story. This rough stone was just the beginning. It holds the secrets of the past.
These artifacts, the crystalline galena, the polished horn, and the aged parchment, offer a glimpse into a bygone era.
the Earth's quiet memory, captured in silicate. When held to the light, it reveals not just color, but the very structure of time itself.
From dust and friction comes this enduring glow, a testament to the beauty that waits within the stone. For centuries, these stones have stood witness to the rise and fall of empires, echoing the prayers of generations past. Every piece holds a secret. It is the light, not the chisel, that first reveals the true nature of the stone. They gathered where the light itself was curated, surrounded by artifacts that whispered tales of empires long past.
The quality of the drapery was paramount, particularly where warmth was scarce.
This velvet is too thin for the northern windows.
But the silk holds the dye beautifully.
Observe the delicate interplay of light and texture. The oiled cloth, the vellum, and the flattened horn reveal their true nature only when illuminated. Every piece holds a secret. It is the light, not the chisel, that first reveals the true nature of the stone.
This heavy velvet will block the light perfectly.
In this quiet room, the silence was a comfort. Outside, the world kept moving, oblivious to the passing of time within these walls. Notice how the rice paper softens the light, contrasting sharply with the fractured colors of the glass.
The rain reminds us of the quiet moments, the ones we often forget in the rush of life.
Sometimes the quietest rooms hold the loudest thoughts, waiting for a light that hasn't reached us.
In the quiet moments, we find clarity. The world outside moves, but here, time seems to pause. They had waited patiently for this moment, eyes fixed on the distant horizon, wondering what the changing world would bring to their quiet valley. They had searched for months, but it was the light dancing across these old stones that finally told them they were home.
Every element must be perfectly balanced. Here, the art of patience reveals its true form.
It takes patience to get the tension just right. Every fiber must sing against the wood. It's a skill passed down through generations.
In this quiet space, surrounded by the work of her hands, she found beauty in the discarded. Every scratch told a story.
Every draft must be blocked before nightfall. This oiled cloth will keep the heat inside.
The creation of glass in ancient Rome was a dangerous and laborious process, requiring immense skill and endurance. These stones have witnessed centuries, slowly surrendering to the embrace of the wild.
Every stone tells a story of a fallen empire. Here, time stands still among the silent whispers of history.
In the intense heat of the Roman workshop, master artisans transformed raw silica into objects of breathtaking beauty. As the glassblower exhales into the pipe, the glowing gather transforms, expanding into a delicate, fiery bubble.
In the heart of Rome, fire and skill combine. Each breath shapes a masterpiece. This ancient art demands...
The Romans perfected the art of glassblowing, transforming simple sand into intricate vessels and architectural panes. The craftsmanship of these transparent vessels was truly revolutionary for the time.
Truly remarkable, I have never seen their like.
In the heart of the Roman villa, even the simplest glass held the warmth of the sun, a testament to their enduring craft.
Look closely, this clarity is unmatched in the forum. Perfect for your tablinum.
Yes, it has a fine weight to it. I will take 5 panes.
In the heat of the empire, master glassmakers discovered a new technique. They poured and flattened molten glass.
Forged in fire, the molten glass is quickly spread. The searing heat is immense, but the laborers must not falter. The stone frame holds secrets, but the glass reveals them. Sunlight, broken and warped. The light streaming through the old glass reminds us that even the smallest imperfections can create beauty in the world.
Rome is a city of echoes. I can still hear them.
Even here, at the heart of the empire, winter reminds us of the world's beauty. A moment of peace before the hearth.
To race school. In the heart of the Roman Empire, glassblowers and carvers perfected their craft, turning molten silica into
With sweat and skill, they raised the glass, piece by arduous piece, bathing the empire in a new light. Beneath these soaring arches, surrounded by marble and steam, the cares of the world would simply melt away. This was the true luxury of Rome. Bathed in sunlight and steam, the thermal waters offered a daily reprieve from the bustling city.
True serenity is found not in the absence of chaos, but in the quiet moments we carve out for ourselves.
There is a profound peace found only in the steam, a stillness that settles deep within the bones. The world outside can wait.
Behind these walls, the elite of Rome gathered. They enjoyed a life of unmatched luxury and power.
Slide. In this bustling workshop, skilled hands shape molten glass, creating the intricate vessels prized.
The grandeur of the Flavian family was unmatched, a testament to their power.
Yet, whispers of...
For centuries, Pompeii has harbored its secrets beneath volcanic ash. Every artifact uncovered connects us directly.
Archaeologists carefully excavate the wall, revealing delicate fragments of glass embedded within the ancient structure. They meticulously clean and examine the pieces.
Through this pain, the world remains a mystery, a soft-focused dream of green and gold.
The laser ratings on the glass are stable, but look at the mortar here.
My data shows a clear anomaly right at this intersection. It doesn't match the structural analysis.
Amidst the decay of the Great Hall, one element remains unbroken, a testament to the surprising durability of ancient Roman glass.
This glass has been frozen in time, perfectly preserved by the volcanic ash.
The merchant guaranteed the quality of his clearest panes.
There is no finer glass in all of Rome, my friend.
Glass, or vitrium as they called it, was a valuable commodity, requiring vast amounts of sabula, or sand, for its creation. The forum hums with activity, as merchants trade in the clearest glass the empire has ever seen.
In the heart of Rome, fire transforms sand into clear glass for the empire. A master's touch in every...
The grandeur of Rome was not built in a day, and these crumbling stones bear witness to the passage of centuries. Life continues amidst the ruins. From the heat of the forge to the dust of the streets, the signs of Rome's decline were becoming undeniable.
All that remains of our empire is mud and broken stone.
Gaius and Julia appreciated only the finest artisans, as evidenced by this bronze and the frescoes surrounding them. A truly magnificent piece.
The harvest was barely enough this year, Father.
We have enough for now, my son. The rains will come.
All right, everyone, watch closely as we approach the furnace. The key is maintaining that temperature. The ancient art of glass blowing continues to fascinate new generations of artisans.
In this intense heat, artisans shape molten glass. Every movement requires absolute precision.